What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Anthony Joshua. Get this. Anthony Joshua net worth rises to $20 million to $106 million as boxer star enjoys gains outside ring despite losing world titles. Anthony Joshua saw his fortune soar to 106 million pounds after making almost 20.2 million pounds in just 12 months. Figures for his company Sparta Promotions Limited show he earned 14.6 from his first fight with Alexander Usyk, which he lost in September. The bout at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, North London Stadium, was the only one he fought during the period covered by the accounts, which run from March 1st of 2021 to the end of February of this year. The 32-year-old also made a further $5.6 million from sponsorship deals in the UK and around the world in the same period. The fighter celebrated with a monster dividend payday of $4.5 million compared to $3.1 million that he paid himself last year. After taking off the dividend, a whopping 3.8 tax bill and other costs, Sparta Promotions was left with a profit of 2022 of $13 million, which boosted the company's coffers to $106 million. The figures do not include his rematch with the 35-year-old Ukrainian Usyk, which takes place in August. His take from the encounter will be covered in next year's figure, with predictions saying each fighter was paid around 30 million pounds. Anthony Joshua's much anticipated fight with Tyson Fury to now be off after Eddie Hearn revealed the talks had broken down. Last week, Fury pulled out after Joshua's team failed to agree to a contract in time that meets the Gypsy King's deadline. Okay. Anyway. Wow, that's a surprise to me counterpunching Anthony Joshua's net profit, because I just posted a video, I think it was yesterday, that reports show that he lost 3 million pounds. Now, it shows that it rises by 20 million pounds to 106 million pounds as boxing star enjoys gain outside the ring. So that was referring to 258 management, I know. And this one here is a company, Sparta Promotions. Is a limited show. He earned 14.6 from his first fight with Alexander Usyk, which he lost in September of last year. Okay, well, the fighter celebrated a monster dividend payday of 4.5 million pounds compared to 3.1 that he paid himself last year after taking off the dividend, a whopping 3.8 million tax bill. Sparta Promotions was left with a profit of in the year of 2022 of 13 million, which boosted the company's coffers to 106 million. Now, look, I think Joshua has so much money he doesn't know what to deal with. I think on one aspect, that's like looking at a bank and saying, man, you know what? I've really lost 10 grand, right? But then you're not even talking about this other banking account over here, which you got 100 grand or 50 grand. You're just focusing on one. That was the deal with 258. 258, because of sponsorships, and he did lose last year, dropped, okay, due to image, right? It was something about some type of image deal or whatnot, and I believe he got paid less. So that has nothing to do with the Sparta deal. And it does not even include the 30 million pounds that he received in the second fight, or his last fight, which if you gave me 30 million pounds, I would be the last person, chunking shit out of the ring and all this, But, this is Anthony Joshua, so it's a different drivenness from him. But one thing is sure, people, this article, based on what this says, Anthony Joshua is not losing money. He's losing money probably in sponsorships, but that's only one stream of revenue. Okay? That's sponsorships. That doesn't include paydays. So I think I should have made that clear in the first video if I hadn't. But let me touch on it. Your sponsorships is one stream. Your paydays is a totally different stream. Okay? And then that's through the 258, and I think they manage his endorsements. Well, now we have whole nother company, Sparta, and Sparta is a totally different company that's dealing with another revenue stream. Okay, and I believe that's probably for the fights more than likely, because they did mention, what he made last year according to the fight. Well, you got the sponsorships, 258, then you have Sparta with his actual fight that deals with his fight person. So, a lot of these guys have accountants and companies that actually help sort the money out and make sure everything is going the way it's supposed to go. So, people, Joshua's not hurting at all. 106 million pounds. Like, come on, man. That's £1 million for 106 years. So yeah, no, he's not losing money. So this is to really clear up everything that you thought like, oh man, he's on the decline, he's on this and that. Well, if he keeps losing, he's going to lose sponsorships, and in time, those fight purses won't be the same. But as of right now, those fight purses are still the same. I'm just interested to see at this point, based on what's already happened, what if he loses again? Or what will his next fight purse be? But I don't even really think that matters, because we're not even talking about the DAZN deal. You remember the DAZN deal, the advisor and the spokesman, remember that? He was supposed to be a spokesman and an advisor unless that deal just went away or diminished. But if you sign a contract for something, Terrence Crawford, Bob Arum, Top Rank, that's what you expect. Or if they don't fulfill their part of the deal, they could get sued, and Bob knew that. So pertaining to this here, though, I think Anthony Joshua is going to be a very rich man, richer than a lot of other people, including you and me. So anyway, you guys tell me what you think of Anthony Joshua surprising people with a whopping soar from 20 million pounds to 106 million pounds. Of course, please subscribe, and you guys been Counterpunch. Peace!